Peaky Blinders film has been officially confirmed. While Peaky Blinders Season 6 of the TV show will be the last, Season 7 has been cancelled and will be replaced by the film, as reported by the series showrunner Stephen Knight. The show's writer and creator once told Digital Spy about bringing Tommy Shelby's family to the movie theaters with a film back in 2016, but it was expected to be after Season 7.
And I need you to take better care of the guns and ammunition than you did of the powder.
Peaky Blinders premiered in 2014 and follows the head of the titular gang, Tommy Shelby, portrayed by Cillian Murphy. Set in Birmingham, England during the first half of the 20th century, the show's storyline is about the growth and expansion of the Peaky Blinders and Shelby's trip through the world as wild as his aspiration. The show has received many award nominations and even won Best Drama Series at the BAFTA Awards in 2018. Even though viewers still have a couple of years before the story of the Peaky Blinders gang is officially wrapped, the excitement about how such a loved show will end is at a record high, and with Knight's opinion about telling more stories in this world, who knows what could happen in the future? Steve Knight teased that Peaky Blinders plotline would resume in another form when it was revealed that Season 6 will be released. He told Deadline that his plan from the beginning was to end Peaky with a film, and that it will happen. He added to BBC News that among the reasons isn't because they will change anything about the way they do it, but to hope that before the film is released that these things will be achievable. The people who have created the show, the Peaky fans who have been so devoted and faithful, could be able to sit and watch it together. The Peaky Blinders film hasn't been named yet, but when will it take place? What kind of release date would it have? And will Cillian Murphy's Tommy Shelby come back? Well, smash that like button if you haven't done so already, because we've interwoven together all the details out there, along with what the main players are revealing about the Peaky Blinders film.
What, Billy boy? You've been in the family long enough.
Peaky Blinders Season 6's finale was on Sunday, April 3rd, 2022, with the series expected to be released on Netflix by June 10th, 2022. The Peaky Blinders film is supposed to go into production in 2023, according to Stephen Knight, who said to the BFI London Film Festival that he will write the feature which will take place in Birmingham, and that will most likely be kind of the end of Peaky Blinders as everyone knows it. Although he added that there will be a chance for a spin-off series, which I will talk about some other time. All in all, it took 6 months to film and another 6 months to edit the complete Peaky Blinders series, according to Anthony Byrne, who directed seasons 5 and 6. A feature would take significantly less time, even though they will probably want to have a big cinematic experience with a large production, as the show is used to working with tight budgets on television, and usually there was always a 2-year break between TV series releases. Therefore, if the Peaky Blinders film sticks to the traditional Hollywood production schedule, it would probably wrap up in 2023 or 2024 before it releases in the movie theaters in late 2024 or in 2025.
And my affairs, both light and dark. We'll need settling soon.
Well, this is the right question, isn't it? Tommy got through the Season 6 ending, and it appears that he doesn't have the terminal tuberculoma, as that was a lie made up by Oswald Mosley's fake doctor. Stephen Knight said to Digital Spy that he thought that Tommy Shelby will be in the film. This could be in flashbacks or even in spirit, similar to the way Helen McCrory's Polly Gray has been mentioned all over Series 6. But there is a big chance that he would be fronting the film, since he is the leading character in the story. And it looks like Polly's character will carry on reverberating throughout the film, as Stephen Knight told the Radio Times how amazing Helen was and that he wanted people to think, what would Polly say? It's like a family when someone passes away. Their opinion remains in the house. Polly's opinion is going to last. Knight was asked if the same approach would be taken in the movie, and he replied, absolutely. She's such a fundamental part of what Peaky is. Her presence rules. While talking to Digital Spy, the showrunner revealed that they were in talks with brilliant actors for the film and wanted to continue to center on emerging talent. He added that there are lots of people and great actors that they are already in kind of a discussion with for the film and for everything else that will follow. But his opinion is that they want to surprise people and keep discovering new talent, since there is sort of regularity. What they did was find great actors from a working class background and tell that story. The present cast of Peaky Blinders hasn't been confirmed to be in the film yet, Although Stephen Knight teased Metro that Stephen Grant's character, Hayden Stagg, will appear, which makes sense because he was not in the season 6 finale.
On behalf of the Blue Sapphire.
The Peaky Blinders film is likely a few years away, but it looks as if the showrunner Stephen Knight already had a good idea of how it'll turn out. He said to Variety in January 2021 that they are in the development stage and that the idea is fully shaped with a beginning, middle, and end, and he thinks that it will be an appropriate ending to the story told thus far. So, in March 2022, he told Metro he was still writing the story, adding that he has an idea of what will happen since it is a distinct story that is based on a true story from the Second World War and will be told in the Peaky way. Stephen said to Digital Spy that they will move the world with their film, and after that, they will see where it will take them. He also told Empire that it would go into the past of the Second World War. Then, in an interview with Esquire, he commented that in the 6th season, they will introduce the new generation, and they will be part of occurs in the film. What's special is finding those actors that, when you watch them, you think, there's the future. The film, I know exactly what it's about, and I know what 2 stories it's going to tell. How the story will unfold, I don't know. What will happen after that, I want that to depend on the film. For all we know, somebody is going to pop out. I think I know who it's going to be. Knight added mysteriously. The series has been written to cover the beginning of World War II, so it makes sense that the storyline of any future film would contain that conflict. Plus, it would create a grand setting for the switch to the big screen. Although the characters of Tommy Shelby and Arthur Shelby will probably be near 49 and 52 respectively before the World War II begins, which would place them outside the group for enrollment into the forces. At the end of Season 4, Tommy Shelby is already MP for Birmingham South, and then joins the British Union of Fascists in Season 5, though as an infiltrator to knock down Oswald Mosley and co. Supposing his political rising continues, it's more seemingly that he be fighting battles in Westminster than in the field. In the meantime, smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell if you haven't done so already.
I'll sit in the front.
The younger members of the family will be at or close to the conscription age by 1939. Michael will be 36, Finn around 31. Ada's son Carl Thorne will be around 20, while Tommy's son Charlie will be 17, and long-lost son Duke Shelby about 24. The idea of these senior Peaky Blinders having to confront their kids going into the terrors of war, knowing the real dangers and awful mental traumas that it leaves behind, could be an interesting setting. You will love these videos next.